Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Endzone, A World Apart, playing with the new Distant Places expansion. This video is sponsored by the developers. A big thank you to them for that so I can show off the new content. And of course, if you guys want to learn more, you can find a link in the description down below. Now, in the last video, we built up our balloon station and used this to launch an expedition to the Far East. I don't know how far east we went exactly, I just know we found a crazy old hermit on an island and helped him invent a noodle machine. Yes, a bona fide noodle machine. Now, I know that I kind of breezed through a lot of the story in the last video, and that's partly because I want you guys to be able to experience the narratives on your own, right? I don't want to spoil everything for you, but I will say the story is actually kind of sad. I mean, really, it's a guy who was raised by his family on how to survive out in a horrible, harsh land. And when they all eventually died and he was left alone, he wanted to create a noodle machine that would help make the noodles the way his mother used to. Kinda sad, kinda sweet. Pretty good, feel good about what I did. And in the meantime, he gave me a KitchenAid mixer. I kid you not, that is exactly what he did. If we go looking over here, you can kind of see it. KitchenAid mixer. And now I'm better at making food than ever before. Not that I was having too much trouble to begin with. So I am going to be launching another expedition pretty soon. I think we're going to go to the far north. I would like a change of scenery. I'd like to see the Arctic Circle. And also, based on the technology that we will be able to discover, it certainly seems like there might be a gathering of merchants. I sort of suspect that all these traders who come by over here might have like a secret hideout they all hang out with, and they didn't invite me. So I'm gonna crash the party, dang it. Wait, what is this thing I just found? A trophy of the East. Oh, for the expansion, apparently when you finish out one of the expedition chains, you get a special monument of sorts. Oh, well, okay, in that case, I don't see any good reason not to just go ahead and place this next to my other monuments, and this will be functioning kind of like a trophy wall. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do it. Our balloon has returned. There's Lem. Good ol' Lem. We like this guy. Oh, we can do trade missions now. Really? Hang on. Okay, so let's see. If we can give him some metals, he'll give me plastics. Now, see, I don't need to do that. But interesting to know that when you have finished with an expedition, it opens up some different on-demand trading opportunities. Okay. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Let's see. Expedition window, we said we were going to go up to the north. Ole Sorensen sends greetings from afar. Oh, okay. Need your help here urgently. I can probably arrange a little something. Now, we do have to bring a handful of resources with me, but that's fine. A few settler badges. What badge is this? Charcoal burner badge. We do have a couple of those available, so that's fine. And then beyond that, I don't really care who else I send. We'll send a couple people who I think are somewhat expendable. Let's bring along plenty of rations. 16 should be more than enough for this first mission, I think. But we have so much capacity, there's no reason not to just bring a lot. It's not like you don't bring your extra back home and you can just put them right back to use, right? So you might as well have tons of actions so we don't need to make multiple trips like last time. Let's start the expedition, and off our balloon shall go to the frigid norths. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, I did manage to reach 1,000 citizens, and I did build the next stage of the beacon. So technically, I've moved on to the second stage here. We've only got one left. I gotta build the beacon and then supply 2,500 volts to this sucker, or whatever it's gonna be. Watts? I don't know. Point is, lots and lots of power. We'll worry about that later, though. Let's take a look at our expedition and see how much progress we managed to make getting up to the north. Oh, this looks pretty cold. Looks very cold, in fact. Hey, it's you! I know you. I didn't recognize you by name. I mean, I've seen you a few dozen times, but I'm terrible with names. Hi, how you doing? So it's getting edgy here, but that shouldn't stop us. Look at this gorgeous spot. You're not wrong. It seems pretty great. Let's go to the entrance. Let's see. Grasp opportunities when you find them. Help get the door open. So are we, like, pillaging some frozen remains to the north? Have we found, like, the old seed vault or something? Oh, man, that'd be kind of cool. Do we want to try to pick the door lock or get a bar? Well, we already have some metal tools, so let's just go ahead and give this a try. Save me a point. Waiting outdoors in the snow paid off. Let's see. Passageway is dark, but there should be something special. Do we go into the darkness or do we use the torches? Answer, we use the torches. There's a reason we brought along the fabric, so we could just combust it. Makes perfect sense, really. A pub at the snow-covered end of the world. Is this your dream? Oh, wait, no, this is literally a pub at the end of the world. Oh, not exactly the seed vault that I might have been hoping for, but this place looks kind of swanky. All right, me likey. Let's go ahead and take a look at the generator and stuff. That gets me some power. So who built this and why? That's the question that I currently have. Who built this and actually why? Anyways, let's go ahead and turn the heat on. That would seem like a pretty high priority. Let's clean this place up because it's always important to be hygienic. Let's go ahead and make sure we have plenty of coal set up. Mushroom tea? Ew. 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 I mean, I know like coffee and stuff is like, you know, burnt bean juice and tea is just strained through dead leaves, but mushrooms? I draw the line at mushrooms. All right, we got some fuel. Good news, I brought some along because somehow I had psychic abilities that told me what I needed. Let's go to the bar, raid it for all the hard liquor. It's gonna be great. Of course it's good for something. Well, yeah, we can make all sorts of awesome drinks here. Is there a still? Can I make post-apocalyptic moonshine? Is that an option? Maybe. No, he's actually focused on his, oh, we got injured. He's focused on his jams, which is interesting because I did find a bunch of plums and peaches and liquor. I mean, we're making schnapps, dude. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing is we're making a whole load of schnapps. I'm pretty sure that's it. We've rated this for as much as it's worth. All right, so the first round of this expedition went pretty well. 2 stages left to go. We got a surprising amount of fruit considering I went to the dang Arctic. But that's fine. Head on home, guys, and don't worry, by the time you get home, I might have even built a giant beacon for you. Oh, Liam the Prophet, leave me alone. I'm not paying any tribute to you. Why do I have 200 homeless people, by the way? Oh, good God. My population appears to have skyrocketed. Time to enact a bit of birth control again. Yeah, please and thank you. Stop having some babbies. A few too many babbies, make it stop. All right, well, Liam the Prophet, are you gonna go right through this tower like I thought you would? Because this is where I set you up. Hey, look at the barricades. Slow him down, shoot him. Oh no, don't let him get anywhere close to my generators and stuff. Wait a minute, he might actually finish me up. Uh-oh. Well, we got another tower over here, fortunately, so there's a limit to how much damage he's gonna be able to do. Also, I did research things like, where was it? Under prosperity? The durable buildings. So they have a much harder time actually breaking through anything. I don't even know if I lost a single building except for the barricades. That's pretty good. Lay me in peace, Liam the Prophet. A prophet of what exactly? Give me your stuff. Aha, who loots who in the end? So we're ending chapter number 1, moving on to chapter number 2. Once again, a lot of different badges we need to bring, but mostly it's more resource intensive, and that's not even really a lot of resources, so not a big deal. As long as we have a harvester badge, which we have at least one, which means I should be able to meet all of my needs. So, okay, we can just pack up whoever we want. At this point, I don't see any reason why we couldn't just turn the beacon on. So, flip switch number 1, then flip switch number 2, then flip switch number 3, and connect. Boom! 141 seasons in. I mean, yeah, it took me longer than I needed to be honest. 17 droughts, 12 sandstorms, 3 raiders. That doesn't seem like that much if I'm completely honest. And this is kind of like a final score, quote unquote. I mean, like, meh, but we're gonna continue. This is where you would sort of kind of be able to end the game with the prosperity expansion, but no. I care way more about exploring the wild yonder. That's where I'm trying to go with all this. So no, we're not giving up, but I have the beacon. It just looks pretty good, and I'm proud of it. And in celebration of this momentous occasion, we can also finally upgrade our shelters to comfortable shelters, which takes some of those prosperity-based resources. I'm talking the metal, the glass, the concrete and stuff. But it's gonna make our city look a little bit less like a shanty town and more like a proper, thriving civilization. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I shouldn't need a balloon to go and explore the world, all right? The world should be coming to me. That's the appropriate response here. While we're waiting for the balloon to come through, I guess I should give you guys a quick reminder that Endzone is going to console as well. It's not going to have this content, right? The distant places is something that will follow at a later date. But all the way up to the prosperity expansion and such, that's actually going to be a console thing. So if you like building city builders in console, boom, that's an option. All right, we've reached a faraway place. Is it the same snow pub that we had before? It appears to be, yes. Do you have giant arcade machines? Oh, dude, that looks pretty sweet, and a jukebox. Oh man, why can't I have any of these things? This is the stuff I want to take back. T-Bara, the merchants are totally all hanging out here and I wasn't invited. Ah, no. Well, I guess I was invited by Old Sorsen, but the point is they've known about this place all along and I'm only just now finding out. I consider that to be downright rude. All right. Well, let's go ahead and break down some doors and stuff. We have other ways of getting through some of these options, but since I did bring everything along that I need to, it should be pretty easy for me to just plow right through all of these objectives. I know we're kind of breezing through the story here, and that's mainly because, like, if I actually sat down and went through all the dialogue with you guys, this would take forever. Like, there's a lot of dialogue in all these cutscenes. They really pulled out the stops and trying to actually create some storylines here. The gist that I'm picking up is Sorsen wants to create some sort of a pub in the Arctic, a safe haven for all the merchants, and we're helping. You know, I say all that, and despite the fact that I brought along, what was it, 20 action points, I think it still technically wasn't enough. Oh gosh dang it, I'm gonna have to fly out here all over again, aren't I? Oh, no, okay. Well, no wait, it says 100%. Maybe I did finish it out. T-Baro wants to do, like, some dice games with me, but I know that that's a swindler's move. She's gonna scam me. Now, you know what, if we're at 100%, then I'm not gonna worry about whatever little tiny thing I might have missed with T-Baro. Let's just go ahead, take all this stuff. We found a load of shrooms. Down below, by the way, there is kind of a boiler and some steam and stuff, and frankly, based on the setup of this, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little suspicious. It's not exactly Frostpunk, but you're getting suspiciously close. So that's, I mean, not that I disapprove, don't get me wrong. I very much approve. All right, bring all this stuff back home. Okay, so let's check. Can I end the chapter? I can actually configure another expedition, but again, we're at 100%, I don't feel like I need to worry about it. So let's end the chapter. That's officially done. Woof, that's a lot more stuff we're gonna need. Fortunately, I should be able to meet all of those as well. Okay, so there is in fact going to be a bowler pumping out steam at full blast. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be steam in the snow, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord, Julia. What an overachiever. Look at all those badges. Look at all those badges. I can tell you were a Girl Scout. And you know, I was getting a little worried that I wouldn't have a couple of the badges, like the herder badge, but we do happen to have like 1 or 2 people, but I got a long list of candidates to choose from. I mean, I've worked really hard to properly educate this populace. 24 points. You think 24 points is gonna be enough? I hope 24 points is gonna be enough. Let's go to the north! By the way, something I'm curious about, I wonder if we can see what kind of new seeds have been introduced into the game. So we already had the Physalis, then we have, ooh, pineapple's definitely not native to this region. That must also come from one of the expeditions. Sunflowers feels familiar. Watermelon, was that a thing before? That might have been a thing before, and honestly, I don't remember for sure. I really don't. What about like fruit trees? Bananas and coconuts. Oh, those are definitely exotic as well. All right, there's a lot of tropical fruit. How we grow it in this region, dunno, but we can get the seeds, and that would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? Liam the Prophet, you're back for another round? But I'm even more prepared for you than last time, and you're coming from the exact same direction. It's almost as if you haven't learned different tactics. Look at these guys bouncing around like little fleas. Well, they're all gonna get shot. Look at them go. Boom, bye. Can't even make it past my dang battery this time. Yeah, that's right. Go away, Liam the Prophet. Go away. Thanks for the freebies. The base itself is looking pretty good. A lot of my structure's getting properly upgraded, so everything's looking good and modern and very, very wealthy. Hey, let's take a look at the faraway place. We have returned once again. Why didn't you tell me what you needed the first through 2 times? I don't know, 24 points. I feel like that's gotta be more than enough, right? Hi, Ole Sorsen. Did you promise too much? I don't know. I haven't heard really much of a promise at all. Rusty Roof, you're here too? Oh man, okay. Where's Vicky or whatever her name is? Seriously, we're only missing like 1 traitor. The one who doesn't show up is the murderer. No, I'm joking. I have no idea what's going on with any of that. All right, so we're trying to continue building out this pub slash potential boiler thing, whatever it is. Hey, a greenhouse. Oh my gosh, it's even starting to have like a big ring built around it. What do you know? Okay, a genuine treasure trove. It actually looks more like a cooling tower from a nuclear power plant, if I'm honest. That's kind of what it looks like. What's this blue stuff up on the top? Are those supposed to be tarps? Maybe that's supposed to be tarps, I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and dig into this as much as I can. Hey, look, an actual greenhouse. I mean, it looks pretty good. Ooh, watermelon seeds. Wow, you know, of all the places to get watermelon seeds, I admit, the cold north isn't what I expected, but Rusty brought it along with him, so I guess that's what I get for assuming, you know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Randy found a saxophone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all over. He found a saxophone. No, it's fine. So we got a knocked over truck. What have you found in the ice? Couldn't open up a door with a stick of dynamite. That's fine. I'm blow it up. Boom! There you go. See? Boom and bang. I actually found more rations, so I have even more action points. At this point, I really can just go through it. All right, well, apparently you saved our lives, Ole. So are you saying that this is now done and you've created a home for all of the traders? Is that what just happened? I think it might be, actually. I think we just created like a personal base. Am I gonna get promptly rewarded for this? I don't know, I really hope so. I do like that we're high up and we can actually see like a bunch of the balloons of the different traders and stuff. That's pretty cool. So wait, hang on, before I go back, I can't go back. I was gonna say we should check to see if there's like any hidden things like there was last time, but I don't see a way out of this menu. Boom. All right. Well, oh crap, did I actually leave behind all the resources too? No, go back. Oh, I messed this all up. I'm gonna have to go back here again. Man, how do you even whiff that hard, even if you're trying? Gosh, now I'm supposed to be like a professional gamer here and I really messed that up. All right, so let's see. The cheerful atmosphere has had a good effect on the prices, so goods can now be purchased at a lower price. So basically, all the traders who are going to be coming through should be able to offer me better stuff in general. Well, that's kind of nice. I'm wondering if that also applies for selling stuff? Could very well be. Now, it's not like I've been paying attention to all the prices to begin with, but maybe when the next person comes by, we'll have at least some sense of whether it's a much better trade or not. Oh, Lizzie, not Vicky. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. So let's suppose I wanted to buy like 50 of these masks. I have no idea how much coffee it would take before. This doesn't feel like a massive improvement, but maybe it is. Either way, I mean, retaining more wealth and value over at my base is always gonna be a good thing, so okay. Okay, cool. Well, at least I got a bunch of friends in the traders, and you know what? It's always good to have the entrepreneurs on your side. Well, if I ever need to go get all these resources, the good news is they're still there, so, So, do I go to the south or do I go to the west? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, this is a lot of requirements. Let's try going to the south. The south might be the hardest one to complete. Let's bring along a whole bunch of different resources because apparently there's an SOS. Looks like it might be a stranded ship or something to that effect. And we'll get ourselves a few competent people, plus some tools, plus we're going to need to make a whole bunch more rations. Let's bring along 20 for now, and then boom. Off we go, once again, into the wild yonder. I think I'm definitely getting some better deals with these traders, by the way. It looks like I can trade away, like, let's say, just a little bit of sulfur, like, let's say, I don't know, like 65, and somehow get like 150 of these rations for that. Like, that seems like a pretty decent deal to me, so I feel like things have improved. By the way, at this point in the game, I've kind of run out of things to research. There's only a handful of upgrades left, so I decided cake. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, when in doubt, let them eat cake. Am I right? When in doubt, let them eat cake. Anyway, so our balloon should be arriving in the southern side of wherever we are pretty darn soon and respond to some sort of an SOS mayday, which I imagine is going to be kind of fun. Fade into black. And who are we going to discover over here, I wonder? Hello, Leela. Oh, not one step further. I'm not a pirate, I swear. You called me. What is this, hopscotch on your ship? Oh, man. Have you guys been raising kids on this? How long have you guys been out to sea, I wonder? Where's your captain? We need to talk to the captain. Take us to your leader, son. All right, let's see. They're all alone. I think this is literally children running the ship. I might be wrong, but it sounds to me, yeah, the oldest one of us here. If you're the oldest, this ship is literally being crewed by children. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys need help. You guys need help pretty badly, no doubt about it. I'm not leaving you here, am I? Like, you want us to just solve your problems, but, like, we can't responsibly just leave children in the middle of the ocean, can we? Surely we have to take them with us? I guess not. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and repair all their systems. Oh, I think I found pineapple seeds. Why were these kids carrying pineapple seeds on their ship? I don't know, but they had the pineapple. Also, some people are sick. Great, okay. Well, we can give them a bunch of nourishment and stuff. I mean, I feel like I'm really the good guy in this one. I just question why I'm not dragging the children kicking and screaming back where they belong to a safe place. We got space. We got plenty of space, these children. Surely they would rather live amongst the literal 1,000 other survivors in a utopia rather than stay out here. Silent motors. Yeah, your engines are down. Do you guys even pilot this thing? Oh man, I bet you they do. I mean, on one hand, I'm slightly impressed. These kids have been really getting around. Like, cool, good for you, but holy crud.
For sure.
All right, they're better equipped.
Really
See you next time, question mark?
Radio in an
Right. Well, if you need me again, just, you know how to call me. A little SOS action will be fine. This time around, I didn't actually get to pick up very many resources, but that makes sense. This time around, I'm pretty much just trying to help other people. So, okay, that storyline is going to be interesting, but alas, I do believe we are out of time for this video and for this sponsored series. So, if you guys want to find out what happens to the children stranded in the middle of the ocean, well, then you're going to have to click on that link in the description down below now, aren't you? Distant Places, everybody. I think it adds a nice little distraction and some extra story elements that kind of helps build out the world of Endzone. It's not like it changes up the endgame mechanics so much that you're all engrossed with it. It's not like a major end goal you have to work toward, so much as you can continue working on your colony, but now you have some extra stuff, some extra flavor to do. And also just popping into totally new locations and hearing all the voice acting and the narratives and stuff is pretty fun. Again, I know I kind of breezed through some of the stories for the sake of making this video go along. I didn't want to have to sit here and listen to every single thing, but it is pretty extensive and the stories are fairly well written, so I think it's pretty nice. In the meantime, though, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.